am the Crypto Grandmaster, and today I just want to talk about why you guys should invest and why you guys should get into crypto. I made this little PowerPoint slide just to help bring some people on board into investing and maybe take that first step or educate a few of you guys. I know some of you may already know some of these things, but I'm just here to help bring people on board and enjoy the ride, you know. Uh, I do want to make this video as fast as I can. I don't want to spend too much time on it or get into the details. I did write a lot, but I'm just going to skim through it. And, this is always going to be here for you guys. If you guys want to take notes, if you guys just want to look back on it and learn from it, this is just more for you guys. I just made this just as a backup for anything in the future, but yeah, let's get to it. Lesson number one: the money makes the world go round, and literally everything revolves around money. The way we move, the way we act, the way we think, and money talks. You might not want to do something that's degrading and stuff, but if somebody offers you enough money to do it, you know, you're not gonna not say no. Unfortunately, that's how the way the world works. Money talks, and it's just an important lesson to understand. Why you should begin investing: number one, inflation; two, secure future wealth; three, your money works for you. Money hates stagnation. It's a big point I like to make. And four, it's better than saving. Your money is dead in the savings account. And this kind of works with number three. The point I'm making is that if your money is sitting there in a bank account doing nothing, it's not making you more money. You're just saving it for the long term. But in this case of saving, and in this case of the inflation that we face today, which is at 8.6%, your money is losing value sitting there. So the average Joe who doesn't really know better and thinks that they're having their money in a safe place just by keeping it in a bank account it's contradictive. It's really not safe. You're not really you know going anywhere with your money. So just to put some seeds in the mind for you guys. Here are a couple. I'm gonna say a couple. Here are a few asset classes for you guys to look at. Um, Obviously, not everything's doing great right now, but I just wanted to show you guys some asset classes other than cryptos that you guys can maybe look into. I'm not sure which ones are doing the best, which ones are doing the worst. In my opinion, I think crypto is doing the best as far as just the promising future. I would say real estate is a little high right now in the market, but it's always been like a an inflationary asset as well. So, but in my view, I think crypto has the best case for a hedge against inflation because it's a new asset class. It's starting from the bottom. A new asset class, crypto, which is being referred to as the fourth industrial revolution, has all the attributes of an emerging asset class. These attributes include holding value across space and time for years to build wealth with some legitimate use cases. It's like owning a share of a network. The crypto market is 24/7 opposed to the stock market. So, like, as you buy stocks, you're owning a share of a company. Crypto is more like owning a share of a network. And the stock market is, I believe, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Your typical standard business hours. And then the crypto market's 24/7. So it's a different change of pace. It's more active. You have to be more on your toes, but it's definitely a good place to learn. As a new asset class, investing in the right cryptos before and mass adoption takes place can lead to life-changing wealth. It's important to do your own research and see which ones will make it past regulations and hype. It's a new asset class, guys. Not that many people have this opportunity in a lifetime to indulge on something like this, and I'm assuming most of my audience is pretty young, so take advantage. there would be people that are grateful to have an opportunity like this that are much older than us, but we have the opportunity to take advantage of something at such a young age, and it's only going to go up from here. It's not going to go sideways. Crypto moves sideways in the short term, yes. If we're looking at the chart day to day, week to week, long term, exponentially it's going to rise because it's a new asset class. There's a lot of money to flow into that market in the next few years, especially as the market develops. We see tokenization, we see digital IDs, all these different use cases being unfolded, and I think it's just going to be a great thing for millennials and Gen Z to participate in. We'll be like the new 1%, as many say, and to explain that a little better, when we say the new 1%, if we get in on the base floor as we wait for the baby boomers and all the baby boomer money to jump in, all that money is going to kind of be transferred to us in a way. Not directly, but if we're in there already and the baby boomers are just starting to catch on, and by 2025, a lot of that money, a lot of the institutional money is in, our original investment is going to skyrocket because, that's where all the money's going. How to narrow your options and choose cryptos carefully. Foundation and developers, what foundation are they setting? Who's on the team? Who's running the team? What's the agenda of the team? What's the goals? What are they trying to aim for? And do they have strong people on the team? Do they have people with credibility, people who've worked in institutions, high-level institutions, government? You want to look at these things and make sure you got a good, team running your thing, because you don't want something like Celsius where they halt transactions, or unfortunately people like Luna. You don't want to get into something that you're not really too sure about, just following the hype. You want to do your research and get involved. 2, use case. Does it solve a real world problem? Does your crypto actually have utility? Does it do anything? Is it going to solve a problem? Is it going to make people's lives better, faster, smarter? Is it going to make things more functional? These are the things you want to look at in the crypto. I'm not trying to shit on Dogecoin, but the only promise that we have of Dogecoin is it being used for SpaceX and maybe Twitter if Elon Musk decides to go through with the buyout. Strong tokenomics. Is it scalable? What kind of mechanism does it run on? Is it proof of work? Is it proof of stake? Is it proof of concept? Is it proof of pure stake? These are things that you want to look at. It also determines, depending on which mechanism it runs on, it determines if it's more scalable or not. These are the things that you want to these are the things that you want to look for. Potential future. Does the foundation, does the crypto, you see the crypto having any goals? Are there any possible use cases that crypto can manifest in the next 5-10 years? These are the things that make a solid investment and create discipline in your investment choices. Crypto offers staking. Staking is a popular way to earn passive income with your crypto investments. It allows crypto holders to put their digital assets to work and earn their money over time. Staking is only possible via proof of stake assets. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a whole staking post, and it's good. It's good for you guys to learn about, get into passive income. Passive income is one stream of income. There are about 7 or 8 of them, and the more you add different streams of income, the more you reach your goal of financial freedom. And I think that's just something we all want. As you can see in the bottom left corner, bottom middle-ish, in green, example, algo can be staked on Coinbase for 5.75% APY, plus the potential of price increase. See, now when the price increases, you're earning a lot more passive income from one algo. For example, if If algo ever hits $10, and depending on how much algo you have, you're getting 5.75% for each algo that you have at $10. Now, that sounds like a good passive income stream. About fintech. Fintech, or financial technology, refers to any technology that influences traditional financial processes, including tax filings, payments, bank processes, and all other transactions that involve finances. Crypto influences all of the above. You're going to see the word fintech a lot. And reading articles, whether you're researching or just reading the news, fintech is going to come up a lot, especially when crypto is involved. New financial systems are among us. Financial systems around the world are beginning to implement and recreate new monetary systems using cryptocurrency DLT, which is distributed ledger technology, and blockchain. I think everything will be tokenized. IDs, healthcare, health IDs, birth certificates, driver's license, passports, even stocks, other asset classes will be tokenized. Catalyst for a new financial system. In 2020, we experienced a health crisis, and through that health crisis, a lot of people went out of work. We also were receiving stimulus checks, and that put the money printing machine on blast. And unfortunately, that's how we are in a financial crisis today. I'm not saying that 2020 and the C word were the main catalyst. We were already on that road. It just kind of accelerated the entire thing to happen in the next 5 years. And transition takes time, but it's happening right before our eyes, guys. Where you can see it today, inflation, everyone is struggling, everyone struggling to get a job, no one wants to work, and the dollar's losing value. It's just a big controversy that everyone's talking about and dealing with in the crypto space. So it's good to know. It's good to know how we got here. You might have to look back on maybe a few articles from 2020 just to get the idea. And leading up from this financial crisis that we're going through, we're going to experience a financial collapse. The government can't sit on their ass. We have to embrace a new financial system. And throughout the ashes of this financial collapse comes a new financial system where everything will be connected, tokenized, as I said, from one person to one institution to one business to another. It's all going to be connected, and it's going to be a lot faster. It's going to be a lot more interoperable. We are in a perfect storm right now, and those who are blind can't see it, and they're focused on a lot of other things, whether it's a new Drake album, just a lot of other bullshit that we don't really need to care about, but society puts it in place, puts people on a pedestal just so we can have our attention focused elsewhere. But yeah, and in between this gray area, I would say, and we'll get into it maybe in a different video, but there's talks of a new gold standard, a new Bretton Woods moment, stuff like that. And if you do your research, the US dollar is backed by nothing. This also contributes to the financial crisis, and we'll get into that in a separate video. Cbdc and ISO 20022. Central bank digital currencies are being developed around the world and are also a bit controversial. ISO 20022 is a new messaging standard for banks in 2022, including the Fed, and they are expected to adopt the standard by November 2022. In the US, I believe there's a debate on a central authority in charge of a digital currency that makes it too invasive to privacy. I believe one of the solutions to this debate will be in the form of a public-private partnership. And for those of you who know and are in the space or know me, this is the Ripple logo, but if you connect the facts, connect the dots, do the research, connect the people, everything's there. The information is there. They're telling you what they're doing next. They're telling you who they're working with. They're telling you the next moves that are being made. You just got to read the lines. You got to read carefully. And it's all about awareness. at the end of the day, what are you aware of? What are you doing? What are you taking in? Are you aware enough to realize that what you just read is an opportunity for a financial transformation? So these are the things that you kind of want to talk to yourself about. What people are saying about crypto. Kevin O'Leary, aka Mr. Wonderful, from Shark Tank. I'm sure many of you guys know. If you guys watch Shark Tank, I love the show. It's great. He thinks crypto will be the 12th sector of the economy in the next 10 years. Rosie Rios, for those of you who don't know Rosie Rios, former U.S. Treasurer. She's a Ripple board director. And her name is on the dollar bill. Presumably the $100 bill. I've seen it on the $20 bill. I'm pretty sure every dollar bill you check, her name might be there on the bottom left corner. If you want to take out a wallet, if you have cash on you, check just to confirm. But yeah, she has a lot of credibility when it comes to him. This is what I'm talking about when you want to check the credibility of your investments. And Ripple is a big chunk of my portfolio. Obviously, I think Rosie Rios is a very important person, and the fact that she says what she says right here, I want to make something very clear. Blockchain is here to stay. The train has already left the station. As far as I'm concerned, whether it's fractional real estate, whether it's art, whether it's NFTs and blockchain, it's not going away. It's a lot of credibility behind this woman, as it is, but also for her to be partnered with Ripple says it a lot. Like I said, you want to connect the people, places, research, and things to one central idea and stick with that idea. We also have Jerome Powell. For those of you guys who don't know, he's the Federal Reserve Chairman. He makes a lot of the speeches concerning the Fed and decisions, and they're not shunning cryptocurrency. It's not going to be something that's banned or not used. He acknowledges it here when he says novel technologies like distributed ledger and decentralized finance have the potential to improve efficiency of the payment system and encourage a more competitive financial landscape. These are probably some of the most important people, whether it's just the entrepreneur, investor space, the government space. These three people have a lot of credibility behind their name, and obviously Rosie Rios and Jerome Powell are the two that you really want to understand that this thing is not going anywhere. It's only going to get further and grow bigger. Alright guys, I just want to end off this video with a quote. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. I always advocate for reading books. I think reading books is a great thing. If you watched my first video, I mentioned how reading books is more of it's like a program you download to your computer. Your brain is a computer, and each book is like a program that you're willing, and you have to sit there and wait, unfortunately, till it downloads, but aka reading. But it's worth it. It changes your mind. It changes the software. It makes it run faster. It makes it operate differently. So don't cut off the idea of reading books. Don't think reading books won't do anything for you. Alright guys, I gotta go. It's been a long week. I had a busy week with family and my son, but hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace. Grandmaster approved.
Looking forward, rapid changes are taking place in the global monetary system that may affect the international role of the dollar in the future. Most major economies already have or are in the process of developing instant 24/7 payments. Our own FedNow service will be coming online in 2023. And in light of the tremendous growth in crypto assets and stablecoins, we are examining whether a U.S. central bank digital currency would improve upon what is an already safe and efficient domestic payment system. As our white paper on this topic notes, a U.S. Cbdc could also potentially help maintain the dollar's international standing. Looking forward, rapid changes are taking place